Yes, it's confirmed. This is the most expensive apartment in Abuja. This comes with 3 residential buildings, 2 hotels, gardens, and lots more. We have toured this property before, and now we want to show you the entire ecosystem.
So on the property, we have 15 elevators.
15?
15, yeah. So we have 2 private lifts for the resident, and these are the service elevators installed here. When it comes to safety, in addition to the common areas, we have a clinic that will be
Oh, really?
Yeah, very well. And we're going to have an ambulance and fire service truck.
This is great.
Exactly. And if you can see all the safety lights. They are on each floor, each apartment, each zone, every corner of the building, right? On the stairwell, we also have air compression system that sucks up oxygen during fire emergencies. So welcome to the Sanctum Garden. The garden is designed to have different facilities, right? So somewhere around there, we are going to have a mini cafeteria with an event center that can take about 100 people for birthdays, private parties.
And if you want to key into this project, you can send us an email, you can call me on my phone number. Just know that I'm your favorite rector in Abuja that can show you. My name is Israel Akhabue. So we're going to invite Mr. Collins, the sales executive, to actually run us through this project, tell us the entire ecosystem from what was in phase 1. Mr. Collins?
Hello, Mr. Israel.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Very good.
Well done.
So we are here at your magnificent project.
Yeah.
We want to actually understand what's here. People actually ask questions like if this is the most expensive, and we can confirm that this is the most expensive, and this the entire ecosystem is it's not just an apartment.
Okay.
We want to understand what's here, what's obtainable for investors, for residents, and if it's commercial. So can you just give us a summary of what's here before we go to the major things?
All right, Mr. Israel, thank you very much. So welcome to the Sanctum again.
Thank you.
This is a very interesting ecosystem, one of its kind, not in the whole Nigeria ecosystem, right? In a single city. So what we like to call the Sanctum is a mini city.
A mini
right?
city?
Yes, a mini city, which is beautiful. So the Sanctum is basically divided into 3 phases of construction, right? So we have phase 1, which was Tower A,
Yes.
called GBKs, the residential blocks. So Tower A has different apartment layouts. It has 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms. We have 2 types of 4 bedrooms, type A and type B. Then we have 5-bedroom penthouses, right? All expansive and very interesting. So for Tower B and C, this is the phase 2 of the project, currently on excavation stages. We just started the foundation for these 2. So Tower B is meant to be a residential apartment, compelling this, while Tower C is meant to act as a service apartment. Right, so this brings back to the question where you ask for investors.
Yes.
So the way the Sanctum is designed is meant to give you a whole ecosystem, so give you a live, work, play environment, right?
Okay.
So you have a residential system where you come, have your peace of mind. Then you have, for those that are more investment driven, you have the service apartment, right? Which is meant to act like sort of a service hotel apartment kind of layout where you make revenue and you gain revenue from it. So for those looking for quick turnover, you go for this Tower C most likely, right? Because from this, you can get your turnover, you have your people coming and out, it's being managed by a proper hotel operator, and you get the best out of this, right? However, for this residential block, yes, when tenants buy, or when residents buy, sorry, you can still have 1 or 2 or 2 off lease, right? So you can have annual leases with this apartment. However, this is a service apartment. Now, the phase 3 of the project is the Sanctum Hotels, right? So the Sanctum Hotels is divided into 2 different hotels, Tower A and this Tower B, right? So for this particular hotel, the way it's designed, you're meant to have a commercial center, right? So this part of it, which like this else is a commercial center. So you have shopping malls, cinemas, private offices, the likes of them, all is happening.
Oh, there will be a shopping mall here?
Yeah, there will be a shopping mall. So that's like, say, I said this is a city, a mini city. So the way the Sanctum is designed is for you not to leave the Sanctum to get anything. So you enjoy yourself, you have an office space, you need an office space. We have an event center, and the event center is designed to be the biggest event center in Nigeria, right, on a hotel block. So we are meant to give it a full ballroom option. So for people that want to have expansive events, you need enough occupancy. It's going to be designed with every possible equipment, right? And also you're still going to have your privacy, security.
People were saying, I said, this is one of the biggest, or this is the biggest pool in West Africa or in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Some people were doubting me. For example, make clarification on this pool, because it's someone was doubting that it was not an infinity pool. And in infinity pools, saying, oh, it's not. So can you clarify now, as somebody in this project that understands this project, that love this project?
Okay. So the Sanctum pool is a long, expansive pool, right?
Yes.
However, on the as-built building, what we have done is now divided into zones.
Okay.
We didn't do it an expansive layout like this, right? However, the water drops from it, which makes it gives it the infinity feel, right, with a fountain. So what we did was we designed it to have a layout in the sense that we now did it into a kids pool, a spa pool, and the proper swimming pool. So you have different people from different zones have access to each part, and it's divided equally. So you have the same layout, so a kid pool, spa pool, the main pool, spa pool, and a kids pool on both ends.
So let's say these are the penthouses.
Yeah.
These are the apartment block.
Yeah.
So, and is the penthouse a maisonette or?
No, so the penthouse on Tower A is a flat and apartment.
Okay.
However, on Towers B and C, we have maisonette penthouses there.
Okay.
Yeah, 4-bedroom maisonette penthouses there. But for A, they are apartment. However, they are quite expansive, very high roof ceiling, and yeah.
Is the penthouse 360 degree? Can they see the entire Abuja?
Completely.
Completely.
Beautiful views. So you know, on each apartment, we have window to floor aeration or window system, especially for the penthouses. We'll go there and you have a look of it.
Okay, that's perfect. Let's not just use a 3D model to understand the entire project, but we want to actually go on site to see what's in there. Someone asked me, can I see my neighbor when coming in? Because I actually stayed in Europe, and to see your neighbor is very difficult.
Yeah.
So I can spend a lot of money here and work, be in a hall with seeing my neighbor. Is that you will explain it?
Yeah, so I'll explain everything to you, the privacy. So the way the Sanctum is designed, right, it looks like it's a block of flat, but very, very private. So when we get to the site, I'll explain each row to you, how your movement is done, so you get to see nobody if you literally don't want to see anybody. So I'll explain it to you.
You're hearing it. This is the first. This is an exclusive tip. You will not see it anywhere because we are giving you detail by detail how you can live here, if the lifestyle is really worth it, what you can get here, if it's something that you want to invest on, and if it's the best place to stay in Abuja. So stay tuned while we go through the process. Now let's go to the site.
All right.
So we have toured phase 1, which is a 10-tower building here. You can see the magnificent structure that is behind me. If I have the money, this is where I want to belong. So where do you want to belong? Let's go down through this project. Let's understand what's here in phase 1. Is this where the pool will be?
Yes.
Okay, this is where the pool will be.
So before we start, let me correct you.
Okay.
When you have money, you will stay here, not
yes.
If. So usually we have the money at some point.
I want a unit here.
Yeah. So basically, this is phase 1. This is Tower A.
Okay.
So it's designed into different zones. So from left to right, zone A to E. So like I told you, every zone is exclusive to its own access. You can't take a walk from left to right. Every zone is
like a walkway, hostel.
Exactly. It's not. You will never have that feel here.
Okay.
So each wing precisely works on its own, operates itself. Everything has its own facilities in there, right? So we have 2 levels of basement parking. Level A and level B. Oh,
this is the basement?
Yeah, this is first level basement. Then we have another basement just above it, somewhere around here. Then we now have the ground floor. Okay. So the swimming pool is on the ground floor where we have other communal facilities. As we go closer, I'll show you all the facilities.
Okay, I wanted to ask a question. Yeah. For the pool access or the car park, is every resident allotted a car park?
Yes, so residents are allotted car park from 2 to as high as 4 car parks, depending on the apartment size and the layout. So each resident is designated a car park. And for the car park, we are having car park sensors installed in each of them. So in the sense that when your car park is filled, you can't come in and inconvenience another person's car park, right? So everybody has to park on where their designated spot is. And it just makes access control easy for everybody and easy management for the security too. Okay, so for somebody that can actually afford this type of project, some people can have like 15 cars. Can they buy more car park lots? So at the moment, because the full development is not finished, we have other car park spots that will be built around the facility, right? So with time, when we get closer to the project development, we'll have car park allocations around where other residents can park their cars. But 15 will be a lot at the moment because of the development. If I have $2 million right now, I will want to get like 30 cars. So I need space. If you have $2 million for 30 cars, I can imagine what your office will look like. So you surely have a private office, and that will be so at the end of the day. Okay. Now we will tour here. We'll go through here to see all the amenities that we actually questioned about.
all the type of amenities here. But we are seeing a very massive construction going on here, which is we talked about the entire ecosystem. When we are done with the phase 1, and now this is. So can you tell us what's here and the type of construction going on here?
Okay, so this is phase 2, which is towers B and C. So what's ongoing now is for tower B, we are done with the excavation, right?
Okay.
So as you can see here, you can see some work ongoing. I'm sure you are seeing block work. That's not the foundation.
In fact, when I came here, this was the only project going on here. But I can see everywhere just busy.
Yeah.
So I guess people are keying in so fast.
Yeah, very well. So what we've done is we've handed this over to A&K Construction Limited, a very qualified construction company. So we are currently on the foundation phase for Tower B, while Tower C is currently being excavated. This should be done before end of the month. We should be done with the excavation down there, and that also will start. So we have a 20-month duration for the completion of this carcass. Then the interior fitting will take about barely a year to be completed. So by 2028, we should have Tower B and C go live.
So
fully completed.
Does it come in shell or fully furnished? How does it come?
So for Towers B and phase 1 also, they come fully fitted, right? So you have your air conditioning system, which is a ceiling console unit by Daikin. Then we have your kitchen fittings, which is Miele appliances, right? So your kitchens will come fully fitted, your wardrobes, your joinery and everything, your toiletry, accessories and everything will be fully fitted, right? For B and C. And we left those options because for a residential apartment, people like to pick their own designs, their own furniture, and also we don't want to impose it. However, for Tower C, which is a service apartment, that will be coming fully furnished, fully fitted, because it's a business apartment to bring revenue to investors, right? Like I told you earlier. So that will be coming fully fitted with the high-end finishings and all. So as time goes on, we'll also share I shared the link with you with the vendor list, appliances and everything. They are all going top-notch. So you can have that here.
So how many meters deep is this?
50 meters deep.
So why are they taking it down? Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, so basically because of parking and what we are seeing here, we are going 3-level basements for this particular property, right?
Okay.
So we want to have enough sufficient parking, just like we had said, if you have a 15-car park and all. So just to provide enough parking for residents, convenient parking, and on the ground floor we're going to still have the pool. So Tower B is just basically like a smaller version of what we have in Tower A, but better, more refined, better technology, because for things that we had observed here, maybe little improvement that we need to do here, we are working on B and C, right? However, all of them are going to be the same standard, high quality end finishing and everything here for these 2 towers. So we have 3 entrances to the sanctum. For the residential towers, you'll be coming in from the Red Sea Close, Maitama.
Okay.
Right? So there's a bridge there where you drive in through to come in through your residential apartment. For the hotel accommodations, you'll be coming in from Wuse 2. Yeah, just by the marketing suite here.
Yes,
so you have and we are going to have a water body demarcating the residential and the hotel facilities, right?
This is the GBK's apartment.
Exactly.
Now, what's inside this? What's going to divide me staying here from a commercial place? And I also want to assess it as a resident here. Like, okay, I have a discount in this hotel now. Let me go and relax. Or my friend or my visitor is there. I don't want inconveniences. I say they should stay at the hotel. How do I assess it, and how this commercial spot do not make inconveniences to me?
Yeah. So like I said earlier, for the middle part, so this is Tower 8, for example. So somewhere in front here, we are going to have a running water body. Yeah. We are going to, not directly here, just somewhere in the middle here.
Okay, somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, so that would differentiate the hotel from the residential apartment.
Can you describe how the water body, so that people can understand how it is like?
So it's going to be like, let me say, a strip. So you know when they say the Strait of Hormuz?
Yes.
When you have that line. So it's going to be like a
strait of water. So there's going to be a blockage.
Exactly. So it's going to be a water fountain. And the basic is just for obvious reasons. You don't want people from the hotel coming in here.
Okay.
You don't want mixed interactions, right? So if you are in the hotel, you're in the hotel. What we try to do is not to make the building rigid by putting fences. Your natural fence, build a high fence in between, just makes the building look very boxed up. Yes. So we're trying to make it as natural and eco-friendly as possible, right?
Okay, I asked a question now. Since this swimming pool is facing the commercial spots, won't there be any inconvenience for them?
Yeah, so we have, along the swimming pool, by the edges, we have planters.
Okay.
Right, so we are going to have different trees, palm, greenery that will be planted here. So that will kind of give it a natural phase off from the hotel. Right, so we are going to have likes of palms, different kind of planters that will go in there and give it a natural
privacy plants.
Yeah, exactly.
There are different type of privacy plants. So let's go inside to see what is this apartment is all about. So what level is this? Is this a basement for staff or for cars?
Yeah, so this second level basement for staff and cars. And let me explain. So we have the BQs lined up around there, going all the way from left, from zone A to zone E, while we have the car park also going from zone A all the way to E, right? And the way it's designed, just like I told you about privacy, when you come in, if you're in zone A, your designated parking is also close to your zone. So when you park your vehicle, you just go in there, take the elevator straight to your apartment, controlled access. So you literally don't have to come into a reception, have to see anybody, the only person you might end up greeting just maybe an SUV, and you know when you're in an SUV, nobody winds down.
You can just park down and
just park down, take your basement, go straight to your apartment.
So there's a card access for you to go to your...
Yes, so for the basement parking, we have controlled access system. So there'll be a barricade at the entrance point, which is just by the corner here.
So this is the entrance?
Yeah, this is the entrance to this level of basement, while the other is from the other side.
From the entrance, will there be a controlled access, security? Will I have my card to have access to the property? And let's say if I'm coming in from the entrance, I get here, I park. If I'm staying in zone C, can I access your elevator to your floor?
Okay, so GBKs, we have, let's say, a 5-level security control access system. So when you come in from the Red Sea close, that is gate 1, they check you in, make sure if you're a resident, you have a resident app. We are going to have infrared stickers that knows the plate numbers and different things.
Wow,
so it scans it automatically and it opens up the gate for residents.
Okay.
However, for other people, guests, you have to be checked in. After the gatehouse 1, you get to gatehouse 2, where, because it's a community, like I told you, right? You have the green area, you have other communities around it. So when you come to the gatehouse 2, they confirm that you're going to Tower A or Tower B, which they give you clearance access to go to your tower, right?
Okay.
When you get into Tower A, at this point where you have the gate, you have a barricade here. So that's where your access card starts to work. So your access card will be used to open the gates, take up the barricade here for the controlled access system. Then your barricade. So if your parking is designated on the upper basement, and you go to the lower basement, the barricade will not open.
Okay, you cannot access
access
lower
it. Yes, exactly. So when you live in here, if you stay in zone C, all the systems are access controlled, right? So you make sure that you have to use that particular access point where your apartment is located, right? So for example, if you are in zone C, you put your card on C, it takes you. You can't go to D and use your access card. It won't work. It takes you only to the ground floor, where we have the communal facilities and your apartment. So the lift opens up in your lobby. Then you now have your armored door, which gets into your apartment, right? So you are seeing the different levels of security system that has been put in place. And same thing also for your guests. When they come in, they check. Your guests have to go to the reception, because then your reception has to confirm clearance from you to get them to your apartment, or they stay. Yes. So
who is going to give the car to your guest, or you are going to come down and give your guest?
Application will be able to give you yourself will give your guest clearance on the application. So they'll give him a temporary card, which will use and get access from him. So at the gate, when they've given him a card, they already know that the person is coming. So it's just automated system that just gives you easy access to the apartment.
So these elevators that we are seeing, as a resident, I can also access it, or is just for anyone to access?
So on the property, we have 15 elevators.
15?
15, yeah. So we have 2 private lifts for the resident, and these are the service elevators installed here. So this service elevator is for you to move your luggages, for your house help. So it goes up, and it's also access control, so it's not just random. So it goes up and opens up at your balcony. For most people, they always want their house help to go to the kitchen, make a dish, clean up the house, and leave the house from there. So you know that whoever is coming in from there. And also for those that are resident, you don't want them mixing up with when they are moving up items or house help, maybe not properly dressed or all these kind of things. We want to make sure that they are completely excluded from it, and whoever is using the private lift is people like yourself in the private lift, and all your visitors or your guests, and they are just to give you the complete exclusive feel.
So can we see a unit? Can we see a unit to visualize what you are talking about, especially the privacy? So can you give us an understanding of this place?
Yeah, so this is the ground floor. Like I told you, you literally don't have to convince you. So for each zone, we have a mini reception table that will be here.
Each zone has its own?
Each zone has its own reception.
Are you serious?
Yes, for every zone. So like I said,
who is staying here, there's another reception at another zone.
Exactly.
Let's say here is zone A. So zone B has
its own reception, zone C, zone D. So it just
how many zones do we have?
5 zones.
5 zones, and everybody has its own
reception. So like I told you, there's nothing like this in Nigeria.
There's nothing like this.
Each exclusivity, right?
There's nothing like this in Abuja. There's nothing like this in West Africa.
Exactly. So it's just an awesome project, right?
Okay.
And these are the private elevators. So when your guest is checked in here, the card is confirmed from your from you, the residents, your guests can now take the lift to your apartment.
This is another elevator for just guests, and also for you if you want to use it.
Exactly, for you want to use it. So it comes all the way from the basement up, all the way up. But for guests, they have to get an access card from here that takes them to your apartment, right? But at the same time, too, going on, depending on the security protocol that is required by the resident, you might have an escort that takes you there or different. So we'll just have all those things put in place to make sure that the residents feel safe and are secured. So there are going to be waiting areas. We're going to have them seated, well set out around here. Then along this line, we have different communal facilities, right? So you see this long stretch going all the way down. Yes. We're going to have it demarcated by curtain walls, glass curtain walls, right? So yeah, some of them will be meeting rooms, waiting areas, lobbies, a mini cinema, kids playroom, a gym. All of them will be outlined all the way down here.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah, and demarcated into different curtain glasses. So these are where the communal facilities are going to be. So like you see, this is the only place where you have an access or a walkthrough to everything because they are communal. They are going to be shared by everybody. Then this is the swimming pool, which I was telling you about earlier, which was demarcated into different zones, right? To give it more feel of privacy and to, just like I told you, we had demarcated the pool into different zones, right? So we have the kids pool, which is there, as you can see, it's quite shallow. No drowning.
Oh, there's a kids pool.
Exactly.
Any zone can access it.
Exactly. So you can access it. Then that one. But you know, for natural human, you access the zone closest to you. Yes. Right? It's open to everybody. You access the zone.
Is there a kid area there also?
The same thing. So just the way you have 1, 2, 3, you have 1, 2, 3 all the way there.
Okay, so this one is going to be a pool. This is like a sit out.
Exactly. So this is a spa pool. This is a sit out. Then you have the main pool here.
Oh, the main pool here.
The main pool here.
What's this one?
So this is a spa pool.
Oh, spa.
Exactly. You can heat up.
Oh, you have a heated pool.
Exactly.
What an enjoyment.
So you can heat up for cold winter and all those kinds. You can just come here and have a heated up bath.
Maybe when the Harmattan is serious.
Exactly. So you have a camp pool. Then along the line, you have these planters. So you see where all these pipes are? They're going to have lighted, calm lighting. Then all the planters, you see the flood drains.
Privacy, the privacy question that I asked.
Exactly. So you have palms, different plants that will be planted around. So just to give it a very natural green. Then in the middle, we have a fountain.
A water fountain.
A water fountain that will run up in different motions and all. Even around the areas, we have different fountains, water running around. So just to give it a very natural green feel all around and not just make it choked up on block walk.
Okay, so this place is going to be for the gym, right?
Yes, so it's going to be the gym. So like I said, a very expansive gym that goes all the way down.
Oh, goes all the way down. All the way down. Every equipment.
Exactly.
So is it part of the payment or we are going to pay for maybe another infrastructure for the gym?
So the way the payment works is when you pay, it's a one-off payment. So it covers your infrastructure, your road network, your communal facilities, the Sanctum Garden. So every part of the project, you own a piece of it when you buy one of our apartments. Not just an apartment will come later and say infrastructure fee. No, we are not doing that.
Amenities that never comes.
Exactly. So the way we've designed this is to have Tower A handed over with every facilities you enjoy. So the green area, the Sanctum Garden, the sportarena, everything will be handed over together. So when you moved in here, you are enjoying your stay. You're not saying, oh, when are you finishing this? When you told me this? No, we're giving you everything at handover. So you enjoy the full facilities of the project. When it comes to safety, in addition to the common areas, we have a clinic that will be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very well. And we're going to have an ambulance and fire service truck.
This is great.
Exactly. And if you can see all the sprinklers. They are on each floor, each apartment, each zone, every corner of the building, right? On the stairwells, we also have air compression system that sucks up oxygen during fire emergencies and pumps up. So just what we are doing is making the building as safe as possible, right? So that you don't have any incidences for people that travel and you can't access apartment, your fire alarm system, your fire hydrants will be able to turn off the incident at point of occurrence and not having the building. And the way the building is designed, each zone is on its own. So you don't have any zone affecting each other for any incident that might happen.
So that's
you don't pray for. But yeah, so we are going that far on safety.
Okay, so you said there's an oxygen sensor that sucks out the...
Yes, an oxygen compression system.
Compression system. Yeah. You see, this, what we are talking about, this is the first grade A apartment in Abuja. So we are giving you every details about everything in this place. Let's talk about power. As a grade A building, what type of power infrastructure is going to be here? Because we all know Nigerian power problem, and we hopefully Nigeria can solve this immediately so that it does not affect development and developers like you. Okay, so what infrastructures is going to be there?
Okay, so we have two major infrastructures. on ground now. We have the national grid, which what we've done is gotten in a dedicated line, 33 kVA, to come into the property. So we have dedicated power supply for the at all times, right?
Okay.
Then we have, for this tower, we have 3 backup generators, which run just to have in times of changeover or switchover, because for the 33 kVA line which we're getting in here, it's quite good, and you certainly have about 24 hours of good light. But in times where we have downtimes, we have 3 backup generators. For the communal facilities, like I told you earlier, we are putting them on renewable energy, right?
Okay.
So that we ensure that all the bills here are quite low as possible. Then for our certain power systems, over time, we are going to put them also on the renewable energy system we are going to be doing here. So you have your lights and different fittings like that on it. So it's just making sure that we give the best to all the occupants on the property.
Oh, that's very good. So let's say the light that you talked about, is it if I say I travel now, maybe service charge 5 years time, and how is that going to be controlled? Maybe my neighbor did not pay. Is this something like that?
So for lighting system, we are going to have meters for each apartment.
Oh, you just answered the question.
So, going to
so let's see one of the apartments that we have been talking a lot about, so that we understand.
So this is the service elevator entrance. You're going to come in here for your mates. And like I said, it comes in through the back of the kitchen, right?
Okay.
We have the waste bin here where you throw your trash and it goes
you can throw it. I don't need to go down.
No, at all.
Really?
So you throw your trash.
This is first in Nigeria, really?
So you just throw your trash.
So
it goes all the way down.
Means you don't need the service elevator that much. I thought you would be taking the trash down.
No. Just that. So that one is basically for moving your furniture.
You can see developers. Can you see people that plan ahead?
So
see, I will just
show here.
So it just goes down to here. Then the trash men pick it up.
And
oh my God, I need this.
Then the fire's hose will be here. So for emergencies, it can be taken. We have sprinklers in the kitchen. We have 2 smoke detectors.
Smoke detectors and the water sprinklers here.
Exactly, water sprinklers on each part of the apartment. Then we have a pantry for you where you can store your items.
Yes.
And the kitchen. So each kitchen is going to be coming with your microwave, your oven, a dishwasher, a washing machine, and a dryer.
Okay. Is it by preference?
No. So all Miele appliances.
Okay, let's say if I want to send because I've been in some properties that people say, oh, I prefer to bring my things from Turkey, from maybe Dubai or China. Is that allowed?
Yeah, so it's allowed to change your appliances. Your apartment at the end of the day. But the standard we are giving you, nobody will not want a Miele appliance. It's virtually the best in the world right now.
Yes.
So everybody wants, if you are giving me a Miele appliance, I can't go and put a Bosch or a Hisense, no. The kitchen is quite big, about 34 square meters.
I can even see the sitting room.
The sitting room is expansive. This is 100 square meters in size for a sitting room alone.
And this is the dining. The dining is very wide.
It's very wide. So you can imagine what you could do with your design for your dining area.
Free will.
Your living room. This is your pouch. This is your foyer, which is about 11 square meters to where you could have your sit out, a smoke, whatever you want to do.
Okay, so where is going to be the glass? Is it here or there?
No, here. So that's the real.
So your foyer is going to be outside?
Exactly. You can imagine this is just the first floor. And just imagine what you can see.
I can see the pool from here now.
Exactly. Apart from the pool, Abuja.
You can see
Abuja.
I even envision the up.
Imagine what the up will be like.
Okay, so there's a glass here, right?
Exactly.
So and you can sit out and just
relax.
Okay.
Chill.
So where is this place?
So this is, like I discussed to you, with the security system put in place. These are your elevators, right? Okay. And from the elevator, this all belongs to this your apartment, right? So you can,
really?
Yes, you can style here to whichever, and it's access control. So only you, the owner of the apartment, can access this floor.
2 elevators.
Yes.
So where are we going now? One is enough.
Your wife can be here.
We can even do best to reach the first floor.
Whichever way you want to do it. It's just making it exclusive. This is yours. All you can design it whichever way you want. You come in here, you are going to have your entrance door. You have the back doors that come in here, so it's all well secured. So for the entrance, we are going to have a pivot door, which is all bulletproof. We are also going to have bulletproof doors at the back. They are coming from the service elevators, right?
Okay.
So that you make sure that you have all-round security for the year, and they are going to be well refined. So you're not going to make it feel like your day-to-day bulletproof doors. They're going to be fine and aesthetics in a way that you love it.
Okay, and also it goes around here
again.
Yeah,
it goes around. So the back.
It's like 360 degree.
Bam.
Okay, so where is it?
So this is your study for this apartment.
Oh, study.
Yeah, you have a study, a private study. The guest toilet is just somewhere by the corner. So where you could have your meetings, your office, whatever.
Oh, somebody can actually come through here
and just come in here.
Never access your house.
Exactly. You could also come in from there, get through this door, and just come to your study, finish your meeting, and you go.
Okay.
You could keep the person out of your apartment, no worries at all.
Okay, so is there any other room that
so let me take you to one of the rooms. So you can see what it looks like. So this space here, you can set it up as a mini private lounge for your kids.
And I like the way it flows.
Yeah, so you can just sit down, play. You have your TV point here. This is the master bedroom. So I'm going to have the wardrobes installed all the way around. You can
This
see
is a very big space. This is the masters.
Exactly, this is the masters.
I don't think you can say, are you guys not using space too much?
My brother.
This is not obtainable anywhere. Some developer might be warning you.
I can imagine. So at the end of the day, you just want to give you peace of mind, relax, design your space, floor it whichever way you want your TV, whichever thing. You just want you to have the feeling of home at the Sanctum, right? Yes. You can see the windows, full aeration,
full natural
lighting, double glazed windows, so you don't have any sound.
I can't even hear any noise.
You can't hear any noise.
And we are in a construction site.
Exactly.
I can't hear any noise. It's super quiet. Money is good. Okay, so this is another room.
Yes, so this is another room. You have your walk-in closet here.
Walk-in closet.
Will be installed here. Then this is the room space. So this view, you have the view of the swimming
pool. The rooms are big.
On this part of it, yeah. So you have the rooms of the swimming pool, the view and everything. You would enjoy your view.
I think you guys pay attention to the windows, the way the windows are big. For natural air.
Natural light. We don't want to kill you with air conditioning system 24/7. So
this is what people have been complaining about not getting, developers not paying attention to natural air, natural light. Sometimes you don't want the AC.
Exactly. And if you notice something, you are here now, there's no air conditioning, no windows open, but you're cool. You're not
yes, it's cool. I'm not
hot. The way the building is proved and the POP, everything is meant to keep you cool at all times. So if you turn on your AC for a bit, you turn it off, it's going to be
okay.
You understand? Yeah.
That is perfect.
So for each apartment, which I told you, we have the sprinkler system installed. We have the smoke detectors installed. So even when you're not at home, there's an incident, this quickly shuts it off. The smoke detectors pick it up, and it's a quick detection system for safety.
Okay.
Yeah. So welcome to the Sanctum Garden. At the moment, it's a work in progress. So the garden is designed to have different facilities, right? So somewhere around there, we are going to have a mini cafeteria with an event center that can take about 100 people for birthdays, private parties. We are going to have an amphitheatre located somewhere here.
Oh, this other side.
Yeah, an amphitheatre, a kids playground, relaxation point, a jogging track where you could take a jog and walk. So it's meant to be an all-encompassing garden.
Oh, you can just jog around.
Exactly. So you could jog around, have fun.
How are you going to handle the waterway? Yeah.
So the waterway is going to be treated. We are going to have it treated. We are going to have a natural flow. Here we are going to clean it all up, have it treated. So it's going to have like give you a lake kind of feeling, right? Okay. So the water is going to be stable, well clean. And you remember I told you something about a running water body separating the hotel.
Yes.
And this is going to run all the way down and recirculate. So it's just giving it a natural feel all around water. You know when you have water, you have clean moisture, cool environment for the green area. Okay. So just giving you that kind of feel, yeah.
Okay, so here is from the entrance. So somebody can actually access the garden, and also access the sport arena. So what's in the sport arena?
So the sport arena, we have long tennis court, we have a squash court, we have a football field where people can play football, we have a basketball court, and all those kind of things, tennis court. So we just make sure that it's something that everybody can have fun.
Okay.
You understand? So like I said, it's a live, work, play environment. So the sport arena covers all these things and you could just enjoy yourself. And work is currently ongoing there also.
Yes, I can see that. There's a lot of construction going on there. Also, I have a question. Do you book for the sport arena? How do someone access it? Or I just walk in and do anything I like?
So, you know, the idea of the Sanctum is to give you a community living, right?
Okay.
So, yes, we'll have different systems where people can book and take up a space, maybe pay an additional sum if you want it exclusive for a certain time. Yes. But naturally, it's open to the resident. So the idea of it is for people to be able to interact. This is where they come to play, you play together. You have so it's meant to just give you that homely feel, community living kind of feel. And yes, so let me put it this way: a community for the exclusive. You understand? So you can interact, network, and the likes of them. Yeah. So while we'll have those things in place, it's still going to be an open thing to the residents on ground. Like I told you earlier, this is the gates, the main entrance gate. So it's going to have a very exclusive, good security search system here. Then from here, you drive all the way to gate 2 and you access the building.
If you have seen this video, this is everything about the Sanctum, all the developments, what you need to understand. And if you like this video, click the like button so that more people will see it, more people will understand about this project. And if you want to key into this project, you can send us an email, you can call me on my phone number. Just know that I'm your favorite rector in Abuja that can show you everything about Abuja, development in Abuja, what is going on here, anywhere in Abuja. And also, if you want to like or you want to invest in this property, or you want to tour this property, call me and I'll take you on tour on this property. It's much available from the phase 1 to the phase 2 and the entire ecosystem. You have understand this project. So thank you for watching this video.